I give you 50 bucks.
50?
Oh no, he's peeing. You gonna Teletubby? Dog. Say hi to the vlog. Morning, sleepyhead. Why you slobbing on your pillow? Getting drool on your pillow.
Why you hugging your pillow? Put slob all over your pillow. I'm out here golfing.
H-Town. Well, made it to Houston. I obviously did not dress for the weather and want to go back to Florida. So we got in night one's tonight. We're about to head to the church. We got into the rental house. We did lunch, did some work, and now we're about to head to the church. I'm super excited for tonight because we're at Power of Love, Pastor Sandy Garcia. I attended this church when I lived in Texas for 5 months, and these are some on fire people, and I'm excited. This is going to be a great meeting. Let's go, boys. Oh!
What'd you drop?
Close your backpack before you jump out of the car. Just my AirPods. We're good.
God's just getting started with your children. God's just getting started with your business. God's just getting started with your ministry. God's just getting started with the work of your hands. God's just getting started with your husband. God's just getting started with your wife. God's just getting started with you. Don't think this is the end. It's just the beginning.
And they recognized that they had been with Jesus. Period. That's all that matters. You want your business to prosper? Be with Jesus. You want your marriage to prosper? Be with Jesus. You want to walk in love, joy, faith? Be with Jesus.
Just up on the roof doing teenager things. This will be the best vlog. This will
Best vlog of all time.
Of all time.
All time.
We're coming for you, Ryan Trahan. I know you think, I know you don't know who we are, but soon you will.
Oh, you're gonna find out very soon.
You're gonna find out very soon. Then you're gonna, that's right, and then you're gonna be forced to join the Last Gen because your views are gonna go down and our views.
We'll have to collab with you.
That's a great, we're gonna give you a platform, Ryan Trahan. You could be one of our hosts if you'd like. We'll be so kind
If you want to join us, you can.
to give you the airtime. So as you know, we are doing interviews this week with a bunch of different people. We're gonna have brother Ralph Joyner. Ralph is a funny guy. I really love Ralph. Just some backstory. I met Ralph obviously because Jenna worked for the ministry, but I actually worked for Ralph over the summer, actually in Houston. So a year ago, we were both in Houston, and I worked for him for about 5 to 6 months, and it was awesome. I really respect Ralph a lot. He's a man's man, and he's a funny guy. So you'll see the interview with him. Actually, it's coming up right now. So our topic is mistakes that you see young people make, and I guess how to avoid them.
I'll give you the top 3.
Okay.
Not having a mentor or a positive role model who's speaking into your life, linking up with the wrong people, and then I guess the third thing I would say is quitting too early.
I feel like that mentor one is crazy because it's the only one. It's the mistake you make where you do nothing.
Look at where you want to go, what it is that you want to be or do, and then seek people out in that field who are around you locally. Be a servant.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you get favor, and that's how, like, when people, they look at you, they're like, okay, you know, I'm going to help this person out. I'm going to do this for this, you know, young man, young woman.
Right.
Because they're always like, hey, what can I do? I don't care if it's washing your car. I don't care if it's getting your coffee.
People, they need to understand, like, the thing that you said is so true. Like, it's not going to look sexy at first.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason we did the vlog is because it's to show people the behind the scenes that,
Right.
you know, people think we travel and then we just like
work.
hang around all day. Although I probably didn't include that many work vids. I probably just include like,
Yeah,
included like pickleball.
You didn't help the cause.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But like
there is work that goes on behind the scenes.
100%.
He did not record.
100%. A lot of times when we travel, it is working through the day, being at service at night, working during service. And so
After the service, editing pictures.
Right. Here's one thing that people don't do. They don't stay under the same person.
Yeah,
You know,
one of the guys who helped me out, who I really love, who like, I guess you would say mentored me when I first got in door to door, was Isaac Gates. And he had, I don't know if he came up with it, but he would always preach to us, stick and stay and make it pay. So when we were in the neighborhood, it was like, oh, this neighborhood is trash. And he would say, stick and stay and make it pay.
Yeah.
I think that applies to not only just like what we were doing, but just in life, period.
People want to jump around to what's new and what's popular.
Cypress, jump around.
I don't know.
Jump up to get it down.
I was born in a different generation.
You need to play when I do that. Insert that in.
Lilia, put that song in. What is it?
Jump around.
Jump around by Cypress.
Hill. Is this dude peeing?
Oh no, he's peeing.
He is.
Man's peeing.
Put that in the podcast.
Yeah, put that in the pod. Jenna, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. The topic is mistakes you see young people making.
I think one thing is like kids getting into the wrong circle.
You know, I think one of the things that people don't understand is that like being a Christian is not enough of a criteria for me to hang out with you.
No.
It's like, oh, they're Christian. Like that's not enough because like you can hang out with Christians only and your life suck because they're the wrong people.
They
so
can
like,
still not add value to you.
right. So
You know
what would
what I
you
mean?
say is like the
I think about that even with relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be with somebody or get into a relationship with somebody who has no value to me. I always say all the time that like Ralph enriches my life. Like he adds value to my life. I respect, if I am in a debate with something or I'm trying to figure something out, I value his opinion.
Okay.
I think that he has a lot of wisdom, things like that. Just because somebody's a Christian, it doesn't mean that they do any of that for you.
right.
Like I think that there's the right people for you.
Right.
I think that also friends come in seasons. Like not everybody's meant to go the whole way with you.
Yeah. Day one of the meeting was awesome. About to go to lunch once again. Some lunch going sons of guns. That's cheers. What are, Pastor Ted, precious Pastor Ted, what are the biggest mistakes you see young people making?
I would say the biggest one that I'd probably go back and remedy would be not wasting time. I think time is so valuable. I recently heard this kind of contradicted because we've thought, time is the most valuable asset that we have. I heard somebody recently say, not time, but actually focus. Focus is actually more valuable than time because time will pass, but the things you focus on will flourish. And a lot of young people don't think about the things they should focus on. I really am a big proponent of that there are 5 areas of your life that you should focus on. 5 areas of your life that you should master. And that's your spiritual life, your mental life, your physical life, your relational life, and your financial life. I think those 5 areas, if you can, I'll say it from the other side. If you don't master them, they end up mastering you.
Right.
So what ends up happening to young people is that they don't focus or take seriously the things God's given them in life. And if they don't take it seriously, then they don't spend the appropriate amount of time prioritizing what is necessary for success in their life. And I think as young people, you feel like you've got the rest of the world, the rest of the time in the world to complete what God's given you.
Right.
Maybe some of the best motivational advice I've ever heard came from Gary Vaynerchuk, who's not even a Christian.
Yeah.
Someone said to him, leaned into his window as his car was pulling away and said, just give me 3 words that'll motivate me. He said, all right, you will die. It puts into perspective, you're not going to be here forever, and life goes very quickly.
Yeah.
As Ferris Bueller once told us.
Right.
And you will die. You'll die or the rapture will happen.
Yeah.
And one of those 2 things is going to happen. And before the end, you have to accomplish what God's given you.
Yeah.
And that's why your time and your focus, they have to be so purposeful. You got to prioritize what's important in your life as a young person.
We're here at an all-natural waterfall. They just found it like this. See, it's wonder of the world. I will say it's pretty mesmerizing. It's pretty mesmerizing just looking at it. Stare at this for 30 seconds. Tell me if you don't get a demon. Man, I'm like wet now. By the way, if you're wondering where the second camera is, Maddie's just like, what? This is crazy. This is so meta.
Oh my gosh, it's something.
This is so meta. Bruh. She's counting all the floors on this. 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 6, 4, 8, 7. The Alamo or whatever. Do it. Please do it. Please do it. I'll give you $50. $50.
Oh man.
That could be yours.
She's adding 100 on it.
You gonna match that, Ralph? I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Do a cannonball on top of it.
No, what the heck?
I'd give you $50.
$50?
Yeah.
I would give you 100.
Oh.
You would actually?
You would give him $100? No way.
It's the video.
Move. Pay up. Pay up.
She got scared.
She was like,
I'll get you back, Brother Ralph. She got so scared. She was like, oh. And then I like tried to introduce myself to her. I was like, hey, I'm Alex. I got offering money now. Are you vlogging? Yeah, I'm vlogging.
Oh my gosh. Worse than Zach.
Yeah, well, this is all me.
You content creators are the worst in church services. You don't let people worship in peace. Here I am. I'm trying to enter in. Here you are.
Trying to enter in. Take a look at that. Jeez. Come on. Man, oh my gosh, look at that.
I'm finding it more and more with this younger generation is they're very unteachable. Very unteachable. And so that, like you just brought up with Ralph, like, I got this, or I'm overestimating it because I've got this pretty much.
Right.
And they're just unteachable. It's, I can do this. I don't need your help. I don't need to learn. I'm good on my own. And so this younger, and that's why I teach my kids all the time with Brooklyn and everything. I'm like, you have to remain teachable, and that's going to benefit you in all areas of life, not just with your mom talking to you. It's going to be when the Holy Spirit talks to you. It's going to be when your boss at a job talks to you. You have to not feel like you've got it covered.
Yeah, it's like, it's the ability to take it on the chin and say, I was wrong, you were right.
Yeah. That's
hard for people. It's hard for everyone just because there's pride involved and everything. But it's correctability. It's being able to be corrected.
Hey, correction brings direction.
Yeah, correction brings us. Yeah, I mean, like, if you haven't heard Pastor Ted say that, it's correction is just, or what is it? It's
correction sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
Correction sucks.
Yeah. That's right.
Big time. It definitely is not an easy thing whatsoever. But you're better for it.
Yeah, and then it does suck. It definitely sucks. But it then...
And I never saw this as a kid. I never lined it up with my Christian walk. Like, in the natural correction also lined you up for correction in the supernatural.
Yeah.
So it's like you always think, okay, I'm gonna listen to Jesus. I'm gonna obey the Holy Spirit when I hear His voice, when I'm out doing whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't even listen to your parents.
Yeah.
You're not even obeying them. You're not even obeying your boss. You're not teachable. You have an attitude. You're Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, you're not listening to someone you can physically see. So you think you're going to be the big man on campus when something major in your life and the Lord's trying to keep you from death, keep you safe, bless you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why it's important to have someone that's telling them what we're saying now.
Yeah.
Because, I thought that as a kid. I never lined it up. But now I look at it that way, and I'm teaching my kids, like, how you listen here, how you take correction here is also how you can do it in your Christian walk.
Right.
So you benefit both in the natural and the supernatural.
Yeah. We made it back. We're in Florida. I slept the entire time. I'm talking about like on the plane, sat down to the landing. Just woke up.
Same.
We gotta wake up early tomorrow for church. Let's go.
LFG.
Oh my gosh. Let faithfulness grow. It's been real, gang. Thanks for the ride.
Peace and love.
Bam. Bye, guys.
Deuces.
Okay. All right.
H-Town.
no.
H-Town.
Oh, okay. Back in Florida. All right. Bye, guys.